Hey, y'all. Welcome, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Today we're going to be playing with, I just told the guys in the members only. Yeah, we've been chatting a bit. First off, I do want to say welcome to everybody who is in. What? Thank you, honey. So Mary just resubbed over on Twitch for, is that 17 months? Goodness, thank you. She's been supporting me over there for like almost a year and a half. Thank you so much, hon. Thank you so much. So we do have memberships on YouTube. We do have subs over on Twitch, and every time when you do one of the things, it definitely helps to support my channel and help me keep things going. And on Twitch, if you have Amazon Prime, which Prime Day was just earlier this week, right? If you have Amazon Prime, you can use your Amazon Prime sub, which is a freebie that you get from Amazon Prime. You can use that on your choice of channel over on Twitch, and one of the things that it gets you is it lets you not have to deal with the ads that pop up over there. Okay, we are live right now on both YouTube and Twitch. I'm supposedly horizontal and vertical on YouTube, but I still don't know if it works because so far no one has confirmed that they've been able to see it on vertical, although this says I am going vertical. So I'm going to have to look into how that one works. Maybe I do need to set it up on my end. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, and look at my new mug. And no, you cannot see the video for this for a little while. This is actually the tutorial on this one. The class on this one is actually part of a summit that is coming up. And I'm not even promoting it yet. I haven't even turned in the thing. I just finished doing it. I just finished making that yesterday. Just finished editing the video. Well, not completely editing the video. I'm in the process still of editing the video. But I was working on that until 4:30. So I was late to my members only live stream, and I'm so sorry, guys. But I appreciate how much you guys are always so supportive and tolerant of my misdeeds and things. Okay, so we're going to make a card today. We're going to be making, I'm going to be using my Dancing Grimm. So we're going to make a dancing card. You don't have to use this to do a dancing. You can make it just regular and layering everything up and the foam and all the things. But I figured that would be kind of cool. And I had an idea, although I have no idea if it's going to look decent or if it's even going to work. So I'm going to try it because it just popped into my head literally between the time that I ended the stream with my members and started this one. You know how that sometimes happens, right? We have jack-o'-lanterns in the house. Yes. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. Yeah. I'm going to start off by die cutting out some of my little guy here. I have some heavyweight cardstock. And so I'm going to just might as well do the whole thing, right? So we've got his little hood, his cowl, and we've got his body. So I'm going to go ahead and die cut both of those out. Might help if I had something underneath them on the die machine so that it would actually, I have to move things around if I'm going to go vertical. Again, if you are watching vertical, please tell me. So far, no one has said that they are watching on vertical. Everybody says that they're watching horizontal, and I don't know if that means I'm not live vertical or what it means. And I don't think it has a way of showing it. I do want to say welcome again to Miss Carol. I don't know if she is in here or not, but she is a brand new member, just joined today. So thank you so much. And that was during our earlier live stream. So if she pops in, you guys be sure to show her lots of love. I wish it would tell me where I know I like it horizontal too. And we are talking about the live streams. But yeah, I do like them on horizontal because you can see everything. However, vertical also goes out on the shorts feed. So that means that more people can have access to us and find us. So that's the only thing I'm thinking of for that. I'm thinking that the vertical is going to be for finding new people. Or if you happen to be watching on your phone, And if you sometimes, like me, forget to switch, I usually have it on auto flip, you know, auto rotate. And for whatever reason, like on Sunday, Saturday, whatever day it was, the other day it was not on there as an auto. And I have no idea why, because I don't remember ever changing that. Okay, so we've got our little guy's body and his cowl. Okay, so what I'm going to try, I have no idea if this is going to look good or not, and if it doesn't, this is just cardstock. I can always change it. I'm going to take out my new Crackle Paint embossing folder, and I'm going to try embossing this stuff. And we're going to see if it looks cool or not. If it doesn't, okay. If it does, awesome. So just put the two pieces in there. I mean, I have done embossing on just plain cardstock before to make things look kind of cool when they're already die cut out and everything, but not on little bitty. Oh, this is the wrong. I don't do it with this one. This is the 3D embossing folder, so it does not use a clear plate. It uses adapter plate D. Now we have ghostes. I have been ghosted. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Ruth. Ruth is saying normally if you are live both ways, then two lives would show up, but only the horizontal is showing, so I don't think the vertical is actually live. That's why I'm confused. I'm going to show you the screen. Let me see. Where's my display stuff? Go to, assuming it's right, it's probably wrong. Okay, so this is my YouTube studio. Okay, so we've got the big one here. You can see there are two different versions there, right? We've got this one that is horizontal and this one that is vertical. And it shows that they're both on. But apparently they're not. I have no idea. I've got the settings. Choose if you want to. I don't see anything on here as to me having to do anything additional. So I've got the layout selected here as horizontal and vertical. This is why I'm confused. It may not be working, and that's fine. It's fine. Because you know what? You guys are going to still get, you're still going to get me. It is what it is, right? So we are embossing this. It just means I need to do more research. Just like I saw that there was a new collab thing that is kind of interesting on YouTube. So it means that if I'm doing a collab with somebody, a collaboration with someone, and they accept my collaboration invite within YouTube, their name will show up as being one of the channels that has the video. And you can go on to that little, you can click on that and click on there, subscribe. And that's really the only thing that it seems like it's different. I'm thinking that they basically were trying to see if there was a way they could make what we already do, like our hops, better. Only problem is they have a limit of 6 people that can be collaborating together. So I don't know. It's one of those things. All right, so let's take a look and see what this looks like. I have a feeling that regardless, I'm going to need to do another, but do you like that for his rope? I think that actually looks kind of cool. So I'm going to cut a second one, and that's going to be the backer for both of those. And I am using heavyweight cardstock for this. I like using heavyweight cardstock for my dancing cards because it's going to hold up better. The whole thing is going to work better. I had issues one time. Gosh, it's been so long. There was a 3D embossing folder was used. I need to put my platform top back on. Put your top on. Because otherwise it's not going to be thick enough to actually cut through this stuff. Durr. Change the sandwiches so they match what you're doing, Debbie. Come on. I ate something, it had jokes on it. What happens when you step on a grape? It whines. When it is an apple, not an apple. When it's a pineapple. What are twins' favorite twins' favorite fruit. Pears. Ruth and her bad dad jokes again. Love you, honey. Okay, that one actually cut crooked, but that's okay. Because this is basically just so that we have support. So this one cut crooked. I'm okay with that. I'm just going to glue this over the top of it. And it's going to be fine because this is the part that's going to be partially seen. And then this one's going to go behind the other. One reason why I'm thinking that having an extra on there is a good idea is because that embossing bit, that embossing is going to weaken the strength of the cardstock. Okay, it makes it look really cool, but it is going to weaken it some.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Who did that? Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, honey. All right. I have nothing in the right spot anymore. Alrighty. I did finish that last card I was working on earlier, so I'll show you the cards that I worked on earlier today. So there we go with that one. So that is basically the robe and the cowl. So we've got another piece that we're going to cut out the insert for it. That's going to still be black again. Okay, we're going to cut another black piece in there, but that's going to kind of show around the edges. I think that texture is going to be kind of cool. I think I'm going to actually add a little bit. Yeah, it did. It did, but that's okay. Like I said, it's just the backing. I noticed that too. Snail. Alrighty. And I may finish up earlier than 8 o'clock. I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to finish up earlier. And the reason for that is not because I don't love y'all, because I do. The reason for that is I need to finish up, I finished the last bits of this video that I'm editing for that summit. And I'm looking for my die cutting machine and it's right there. Good God, what is wrong with me? All right, I'm going to do the inside of the cowl. This is probably going to be a quick card anyway, because I'm planning on using one of the backgrounds that I didn't look to make sure they were over here, but I think they are. I have to find the backgrounds that I made at the in the workshop this weekend because they were cool. Need a bigger piece than that. But I want to get that, I want to actually get that finished because it's actually due today. And I thought it was due like on the 16th. And it's not, it's due today. That's going to be white. That's going to be, I don't know what color that's going to be. Hi, Ellen. Welcome, welcome. So she says, so psyched to see your lives on later. I started a new job and I can't catch you at noon. Okay, Ellen, here's the deal. I have been going live at 5 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday nights for the last few years. And I added on the noon ones kind of as bonus lives. So thank you so much for trying to pop in and such. I do want to have, I'd love to be able to go live twice a day every day, but it can't because, yeah, number one, my husband would kill me. That's just the thing. Other than that, it's just, it would be way too much work. I mean, it is a lot of work, but I've got a lot of things that I want to get done for y'all too, including things like the membership that I'm working on that I haven't had time to really do much on because I got so many other things that are more time sensitive. So I am working on all the things though. And I'm hoping one of the things that they're supposed to be adding into the program that I'm using for the, oh, that is cool. One of the things that they're supposed to be adding into the program that I'm using for the membership site is having events, and I think it's going to have it where I'll be able to host the events inside the website instead of you having to go to multiple places, I think. I mean, if it doesn't do what I'm hoping it's going to do, then I'm going to start hosting some stuff on Discord anyway. We're just going to do the thing, and it's going to be fun. But I've got a lot of plans that I want to do. It's just finding the time to get them all done is the problem. I need to do that. I need to reorganize my stuff. I'm thinking about doing something special for the month of November, and that is right around the corner, and just all the things, you know? Alrighty, so we've got our little guy. We've got his little body. He's going to dance. He is now all crinkly. I think that's going to be kind of cool looking. It's going to look weird, but it's going to be cool. Y'all will probably like it. Okay, so now I need to do his face and his face and hands and his scythe. Yes. So for the scythe, do I have brown over here? I do have some gray, but I don't know that I want to do gray. Yeah, this bin right here is all of the scraps that I've been gathering and not filing away. So, I'm glad that you're saying that it's perfect, but yeah, it's just where I want to be here for you guys all the time, and I can't do it. I am getting into a groove, though, with doing the daily, or mostly daily live streams. So, it almost feels like getting up and going to work. I don't want it to feel like work, but at least it's feeling kind of like that series of events, you know, you guys, the routine, that's the word I was looking for. But yeah, it's starting to feel like a routine, and what's even better is it's starting to feel like a routine for my hubby. So yeah, that's good too, because he doesn't really like it when he doesn't know that I'm going to go live. I mean, I have to edit when he walks by, and I'm recording and he walks by without a shirt on, because, yeah, it is what it is. That'll fit for the brown. So do I want to do anything for silver? And how much? Well, I could use this iridescent. I could use that, but I am going to need to do, I think I'm going to do it out of brown and then the iridescent over the top to make it stronger. Or I could do black with the iridescent over the top to make it stronger. Probably. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 layers of the brown. We're going to do that. So what is everybody up to today? I know yesterday was a holiday here in the United States, which means most of you guys that are in the US didn't have to go to work yesterday. So today is like your Monday. So how is your day going? And I know that Ellen just was wanting to be here for the live because she wants a chance to win a card, right? Okay, so I did both of those. I'm going to do another. Did I leave myself enough room? Course not. Course not. Ava said, just change your ratings from PG to PG-13 for those episodes when he walks by without a shirt, Ava. Without a shirt. You guys have seen him like that before, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, it was a summit video. I don't particularly want him walking by without a shirt on during a summit video, okay? I know y'all don't mind and stuff, but still. Y'all get to see his feet all the time. Y'all get to see his legs all the time. Okay, we're going to go ahead and glue these 2 little staffs together. And is the music too loud? I can't tell.
Let's have an understanding. Now what? Brother, what a way to run a rainbow. Now, as I was saying...
Thank you, Jen. That was Jen this time it wasn't. Oh, wait a minute. No, it was Anne Marit. It was. I was thinking it was Jen this time. No, it was Anne Marit. Welcome. Thank you. I don't mind, honey. We love Daffy. He's a hoot. Okay, so we've got his little staff done. I just need to add some silver for his scythe. I think that's supposed to be a black sleeve, so I'm probably going to have to cut that one out of black again, too, to go over his sleeve, because I think that's what it is. But these other pieces, not sure what that is. I don't remember. I don't remember. I am going to do silver, though. So we're going to do some silver. So we've got that for the actual blade. Music is fine. Okay, can't really hear it anyway, but Jack is still too loud. Okay, let me see what I can do about that, because I found where the thing is that I can turn that down. Where is Jack on the list? It's a long list of sources. What about the witch? Is the witch loud? And that's an important question. Okay, it looks like they're in alphabetical. Where is Jack? I don't see Jack. Drum roll, applause. I saw it yesterday. I don't know. Which is fine. So which is loud enough? Intermission music is fine. Maybe it's not on here for whatever reason. I don't understand. I don't know. Hey, Ronan. How you doing, honey? Okay, I'm going to just shut that part off and I will figure out the other. We'll figure it out. I don't know. Let me check my streamer bot for that. Oh, is there something not connected? What's not connected? Oh, my YouTube bot is not connected. Why not? Well, I am connecting my YouTube bot. I hate it when things decide to disconnect themselves without my permission. Okay, that part's done. All right. It's like I didn't know it was turned off. So under my Halloween connection, now that you said that about Jack, I need to see if I can fix Jack. Okay, it's Bump in the Night. That's why I couldn't find it, because it was not listed as Jack. Okay, so where is my Bump in the Night? And it's actually, that one's not as loud as some of the other ones, but I did just turn it down some. So you guys will have to try it out and see if that is, if I fixed it. I think that this thing that I just did fixed it, but you'll have to test it. Somebody type into the chat, !Jack. And then we will see if it worked. right now. Because I just turned it down quite a bit where I can't hear it very much. Oh, I like the blade. This blade is good. Alrighty. So I think that piece can stay as brown. That's going to go over part of that, I think. So that's better. Okay, I'll leave it at that. And if it turns out that that is not loud enough, we can always adjust it again later. I'm going to do his sleeve in black like we did the others. And then I can start putting this little guy together. Of course, now it's quiet enough that I can't really hear it either, so. Alrighty. And then I'm going to need some white for his face. We need his little skull face, right? That's not white. That is glitter. That's not what I want. I don't want that one. I'm looking now for some white cardstock. Here's some white cardstock. There we go. And is it big enough? It's like just barely. Look at that. Okay. I think that's going to work. If not, I'll just grab another piece of cardstock and we shall see. And I am looking in here to see what all's going on. Everybody is saying, everybody hit the welcome button to welcome some people into our group on Discord. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. And we have the stream showcase in there. So as a reminder, guys, if you want me to show off your stuff, you need to go ahead and post it in the stream showcase over on Discord. And of course, everybody is saying hello to, well, Anne Marit is saying hello to Ronan. Okay, it turns out that was actually just the right amount of space. Fabulous. All right, let's go ahead and put his little face on. This is nice and sturdy. I like that. I have made these in the past where what didn't feel quite as sturdy as I would like. And this time around, I think I'm putting enough layers that it feels nice. Creepy, creepy. Alrighty, so we've got that. We've got his little robe. So that's going to go over that. And it's all crinkly and everything. I may go over it with some ink or something. Haven't 100% decided. I'm going to put this on. Well, I'm going to put, I know what I need to do. I need one of these. One of these is his hand. We've got two little hands. One goes down here. So we're going to go ahead and pop that on there first. There's his little hand. And we're going to do this one. Is going to go, I think. I'm just thinking again. I haven't done this one in a bit. Okay, come here. I'm going to put that one about there, and then the sleeve is going to go behind it. And the main reason we've got it like this is so that we can have it so he has his, he's going to be able to hold his scythe. So there we go. Let me add some to the back. There's also a little embossed line or debossed line right there, so that that's going to be the part that's covered up by his sleeve. There we go. And then we have his scythe that I kind of want to have in there. Yeah, I kind of want to have it in there. Let me add a little bit of glue into that little bit of his hand. And then we can put his staff in there. Okay. And that part is going to be kind of sandwiched in there. And then we can put the rest of his side together. Alrighty. I'm trying to take off all the small foam pads off my shakers. It's taking a while. I put a pic of all the foam pads in the showcase with the finished card when I finished. Yep, that makes sense, honey. So this other piece here, I really don't know what it was for, because it doesn't look like it's actually necessary. So now we have our little Grim Reaper. How cute is that? And you can put him on your card just like this. You don't actually have to turn him into a, yes you do. You have to. You don't have to make him into a dancing card, but you have to make him into a dancing card, right? Okay. I also have to find the panels that I did on Saturday because I don't remember where I put them. I think I want to do a little bit more on here though. Do I have any gray? I think this may work on there. So this one is some Catherine Pooler gray. This one's not a pigment. It really needs to be a pigment. I guess I'm going to just use a little bit of white. We're going to use some of this. And since I don't have designated, because I don't use it often enough, I don't have anything designated for that, I'm just going to use, that's the glue end. I'm not going to do that. Okay. I'm going to use a cosmetic sponge. I'm going to cut it. So is that adding a bobblehead? You could do a bobblehead, but I'm actually thinking dang it. Now you gave me a different idea. I'm adding a little bit of white pigment ink on there to bring out some of those wrinkles that we made with the Crackle Paint embossing folder. I think that looks kind of cool. And it's not going to show up on his face because the face is white. So I'm going to add a little bit onto his cowl over here too. Thank you so much, Infinity. So now you want it to be a bobblehead, huh? Which basically means an action wobbler behind the head instead of making it a dancing card. So that's...
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you.
Thank you, Ronan.
Now back to our show.
That's what I was thinking, is using a snap and slide and making this into a dancing card. You don't have to use a snap and slide, but it does make it easier than using the foam dots that we did before. And I only have like 7 more, so I have to get more. I mean, I've gone through 2 sets of them already. So the way that this would work is we just put the little snap on, and then we would attach his head to that piece, and then his body will dance around. Let me switch cameras, and that way you guys can see it. Because when somebody was, who was it that said they wanted it to be, oh, it didn't work. Oh, I hit the wrong button. So Ronan, do you remember your dragon that does this? So this is the idea that I had on there, but you were also saying a bobblehead. So you could do a bobblehead if you wanted to add instead, you know, glue this main piece down and then have an action wobbler for the head. So that's definitely an option. I do have action wobblers. I think I'll do that this time because I haven't done it before. And it would be easy. And this one was really quick to do. It is 5:45 and this is including me talking, and we're almost done with this card. So it would not take long to do another one, I think, maybe. Let's see if the big ones, I don't think the big ones will fit behind him, but I'm going to see. See, I've got these full-size action wobbles, and then I've got, oh gosh, it's like all, I think it'll work. But if I use the big one, it's not going to wobble as much. This is one that I think you really need to have a big embellishment, and I don't really use big embellishments. So we're going to use a small one. Oh, I don't have, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. I'm going to use a small action wobble. Let me find, while I'm thinking of it, I need to find the panels. I don't think I put them over here. The panels that I made today, I made this. Did I put them down there? No. I don't know what I did with those panels that we made on Saturday. I had them, and I had them close by because I needed to take pictures, and I haven't made cards with them yet. So, yeah, I'm going to take my face down, and I'm going to look around for the stuff and let you guys look at our cute little... I'm going to zoom in on him and let you guys look at him. There he is. There he is. Oh, now I found him. I stand up and I find him. Question. I received the card in the... Okay, so I am going to go ahead and take a look at your question. I mailed out a bunch of stuff on the same day. So, Infinity's asking, I received the card I won in the mail today, the window one, but curious about the one I won before that. It was Haunted House, one that Ronan did not pick on stream. I actually mailed both on the same day. Because I remember that I mailed Ronan's card too, because I had to look up his address. And I said something about it, I think it was like last week. So all of those did get mailed, but it is the post office. So sometimes they don't come in. I mean, Jen, I think, had like 3, 4, I don't know how many cards that she had, but some of you guys had multiples. So that's one reason why I want to have more people in here so I can spread the love. But yeah, it did get mailed out. So the stuff that I made on Saturday during the workshop, here's one of the cards. I think it turned out pretty cool. And here's another card. So we made those two, no sentiments on them yet, but I made some kind of fun backgrounds. And that was the point of the workshop. The workshop was to do sprays and make backgrounds. That's what we were going to do. So these 4, 1, 2, 3, these 4, including this one, were all made using the same stencil. And that, I think, turned out super awesome. And this is just with sprays. It's super quick. I think we had, the workshop wound up being a little over an hour and made a lot of panels. This one's kind of cool. I don't think that I want to put him on this one, though. But we can see what we think. So here's one of the panels. Oh, that actually looks good for Halloween. So that's one option. This one, my thought was to make it for like fall colors, and it looks like blood to me. That looks really cool. This one looks like a pumpkin. And if I do it like this, there are some streaks that look a little bit like flames, but I also have a flame stencil that I could use. So not quite sold on that one. Then there's this one. That does look kind of cool. And you can always add more things to the background. So you guys will have to let me know. This one is probably one that I think would work fabulously for it, but I don't want to would it. Not this one. This one would work too, but I don't think this one would work great. But I don't know. Do I need to make another one? Because I want to do one with bats for this, but this one looks fabulously. So what do y'all think? So we have the green. We've got this one that looks kind of like splatter, which I think there's some pieces of mica that needs to... Hey, Linda Gorman. Anyway, I think there's some pieces on here that may still be tacky enough to attach foil to, but I'm not 100% sure. So what do y'all think? Okay, so Linda had to take her munchkin to dance class. So you love it on the one with the spooky moon. I mean, I have to make more of that. By the way, that was part of the workshop that we did on Saturday, which means that to see this one being created, you can still get that because the replay is up on the website. And it's up for Ignite members on Spark too. Okay, so Ellen said, all cool, but the last one is my favorite. I'm thinking this one. This is my favorite too. I love how this one turned out. So I kind of want to make another one like that because, yeah. What do you think? I mean, it is almost 6 o'clock. Should I try to make another panel just like that one or very similar to that one that I can have as a backup? I mean, could. I need to put my snap and slide away. And then I can use this one for our background for our Action Wobble card. Let me get out. And I just put these things away. I just put my sprays away like yesterday because I'm trying to clean up things and not leave messes. Sharon says, lol, yes. So this is going to be a quick and easy. And I probably shouldn't be doing it because I just did it in a workshop that I'd rather y'all take the workshop. Okay. So these are the masks that we made for, I don't know, for another card a while back. Not too long ago. I'm just sticking it back down. I think this is the same one I used for there because this time I don't have a bunch of the spray coming off. No, these are not pepperonis. And I think I'm going to start off with, what's this one? Flickering candle. The green is cool too. Well, I did a lot on this one. There's a lot of orange and then purple. So I'm going to start off with like yellow around the moon. I think I kind of want to do one that's going to be predominantly green instead of purple. And I think I want to add some blue in too. So I've got some snow flurries. Mica, distress mica stain. Mary says purple. I know, look at this one. Look at that. Look it. Okay, this one is shaken up. That one's almost ready. Yeah, you loved that too. It was so cool. And I don't know that I can actually duplicate it from memory. I may, because sometimes things happen and they are just wonderful and it's a one-off. But if you have it on camera, sometimes you can go back and redo it. I have not gone back and watched the video. I basically just edited it enough to get it to get it up without taking too much out of it. So that means I did not go back and rewatch the whole thing. All right, now we're going to bring in some bubbling cauldron if I can find it. Okay, that's oxide. I used to have all of these labeled and the stickers have come off. Where's my bubbling cauldron? Is this it? No, but this one is tree lot, and that's a nice green also. That one's winter something. That one's not open. There's bubbling cauldron. Sharon said, I thought you would put the circle on after spraying the yellow. Nope. Putting it on first. Simon Hurley workout. Or maybe this is the Tim Holtz workout. I don't know. These are just stress ones. And I don't think my oxide really needs shaking, but I'm going to do some of that anyway. Okay, so now we're going to come in with some oxide. And again, this is some green. Kind of gives us a base, right? Now I'm going to come in with my bubbling cauldron and then probably one of these other ones. One of them is wintergreen. No, that one's wicked elixir. That's what that one is. Okay, this one is bubbling cauldron. I'm thinking the wintergreen is really going to add this. Does it need more shaking? It needs more shaking. Shake, 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 Sonora. Shake your body, mind. So this is bringing that dark green down into the corner. This might be about it. I'm going to add a little bit of wicked elixir. Adds a little bit of light colors in there. Hey, Teresa. I recently made two Grimmies, Dancing Grim, and they were inspired by you. Thank you. And went in your own direction. Fabulous, honey. We want to see if you happen to have them still. Go ahead and put them into the Discord in the stream showcase area, and we will show them off. Somebody type into the chat !Discord to give her the link. So now I'm going to do a little bit of heating of it. I don't want this to be quite so drippy. I'm probably going to add some more color after it's a little bit dry. And I'm really hoping I'm going to get this to work the way that the last one did. If I remember right. Thank you, thank you. If I remember right, I dried it most of the way. The first panel, dried it most of the way, and then add a little bit of water to get the really cool, creepy moon that still has the shape of the moon. So that is something I was hoping for. I loved the way that it turned out. So this is drying. I'm probably going to come back in with some more dark green. I love this song. You remember me, right? Okay, now we're going to take the mask off. And you're thinking, wait a minute, that doesn't look like what you did. Nope, I'm going to take this. And now we have the creepy clouds over the moon. We reactivated some of that color. Kind of thinking I want a little bit more of the green though. Hey Reese, welcome in. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at. And this is on watercolor paper, so it can handle the amount of liquid I'm putting on here. And I've got it at an angle, a little bit of an angle, so that it would go kind of across the moon. But this is so cool. I do still think I like the purple better, just that dark, dark purple in the corner. But I was tempted to put some trees like in black. Oh God, you clipped me again? Are you doing actual clips or are you just doing screenshots? Oh, by the way, Twitch has got something new. I don't really know what it is, but if any of your clips that you do on Twitch go viral, then you get a special badge on the channel that it happened with. So I think that's kind of cool. They're trying to add new features and things for you guys too. Okay. So this does still need to dry a little bit more, but we do have our creepy moon there. And I'm thinking this would probably be a good one to add some dark green or creepy trees up in here too. So there's the green and here's the orange. And that's basically the same way that I did the first one. And I absolutely love how this turned out the first time around. This does still need to dry a little bit though, which is one reason why it's kind of, it's why it's not flat and this one is. It's because that one still needs to dry some more. It still has some water in there, but isn't that cool? By the way, hello, Therese. Okay, so she said okay, so I think she's going to try putting something in the Discord. If you have any questions about how to get in there, just let us know. So we still wanted to do this one, right? Let me grab out, now that I have a second one, and I've done it a second time, which is awesome. I love it when I remember things. And I think we may actually start our stream showcase early. Okay, this needs to be at 4 inches, so I need to cut. I don't want to cut off any of the purple. Okay, I'm going to trim a little bit off because I don't want to trim any off. This is going to be a 5 1/4, so I'm going to cut 1/8 of an inch off the top and 1/8 of an inch off the bottom. So right now, this is still at 4 1/2. Okay, that's closer. I love that purple, though. It looks so good. Okay, so now we have... That still looks good. I'm looking at it in my camera, and that still looks good. Therese says, I think I'm on Discord, but I can't figure out how to add the photos. Okay, let me go over and take a look at Discord real quick. Is that the right button? Nope, that's not the right button. Why are things not working? Okay, I'm bringing up the main one. Oh, I thought that was, I thought somebody was doing the zombie. Oh my goodness. I thought somebody was doing the zombie because I heard the zombie music. It's not the zombie music. It's part of the thing. Sharon said I would have just made a bigger cart. I know you would have, honey. I didn't because, yeah, I didn't. So why is that part not working? Because I went through all of the trouble of setting up a specific... Okay, maybe I need to... I'm going to check in things. I don't know. Did I get rid of... There's the Discord scene. I have no idea how I did that one. Preview of that. Okay. There we go. Oh, I know what that is. That's not what I was wanting to do. Oh, right. I am just an idiot. Displays. Let's do the display. All right, now we have it. Sometimes I have to fix things. I thought I had things fixed the way I wanted them, and then it turns out things aren't working the way I thought that they were gonna. It's like, I don't know. It's because I changed my mind at some point. So this one is going to be our Discord scene. This is basically just a blown up of the image that we started off with. So up here in the welcome, we have Therese. Therese is there. I'm going to click wave hi. Hello, hello. You are in there. So now if you go under where it says community, so we have got different little folders to the side. Let me see if I can close up all of those. It's not letting me. This one that says stream showcase, that's under community. And yeah, I know I have too many things over here. I got a bunch of servers I'm on. But this one that says stream showcase, you go there and then you should be able to just copy and paste your images there, like what Affinity just did. Affinity is been doing decorating and stuff. My face froze again. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Ah, we will fix that. This is the button to reset, I think. Why is that button not working? Bump. My face is still frozen. Hello, hello people. I am talking and you can't see me talking. I am talking and not moving my lips. Yes, why not? The way I fixed it last time, guys, is I had to go and actually reset. I had to unplug and plug back in my camera. And don't know why that worked. So I just deactivated and reactivated and it didn't work. So I'm going to unplug it. And we will try to reactivate it. We now have a ventriloquist stream. Yes. Nice and bright. Way too bright. There we go. That should look better. Yay! So hopefully we are back to somewhat normal. Wait a minute. What is normal? I don't know that there is such a thing as normal on my live streams. Okay, back to the right thing, I think. Let's go back to display. Alrighty, so here under where it says Stream Showcase, that's where you will put your stuff. So you should be able to just paste in any pictures you want to use right down here. So I hope that helps. It's fine, it's a picture. Still you. Okay, love you. Y'all are weird, and I love you anyway. So we're gonna do what you put. Yeah, you do that. I have noticed, Ruth, that when you're doing clips, you're actually just taking screenshots, which is fine. Those are fine too. But the clips, when I'm talking about them, it's where it's actually a clip of the video. So the video's playing, and people can watch it again. It's kind of one of the places that people get their content to do shorts and things. I don't know if I'm actually amusing enough to. I can't put the lid on. To do that. So what we're gonna do with this guy, we're gonna put him on some foam because I can. Where's my foam? Where's my foam? We're gonna put some foam behind him. Sharon says, I strive for weird. A compliment, really. Yeah, I know I'm weird. Glad y'all love me. I guess I got tired of trying to be other people. I tried to be a normal person with my streams and stuff, and it didn't really work. He needs a skeleton dog beside him. Oh my god. I do not have a skeleton dog die. Quote added. You have been quoted, Miss Sharon. You have been quoted, hon. Infinity said, I never wanted to be normal. Ew. Well, I've been one of those that I tried to be appropriate, if that makes sense. But that was also when I had children. I was trying to be a good example for the children. I've always tried to be a good example for everybody, okay? That's just, I don't know why, but I don't want my bad behavior to have an effect on anybody else and cause them to have bad behavior. So I guess that's why I behaved myself so much. I don't know. But there is a difference between being weird and being psychotic, I guess is a good word. Like those people that we watch on TV. Okay. My child is weirder than me and I love her for it. Hey Shay, how are you doing, honey? I missed you. Okay, so we've got that down. I do think I probably need a little bit of foam behind the head there. And I just realized I could put foam behind the whole thing with that hole, and it's okay because you know what? I can have the action wobble actually stick to the foam because that's going to go behind here. Don't want it to be quite that wide though. Let's put it just behind the circle, but the center of the circle can be seen through it, and that's fine because we're going to have something stuck to it anyway. Infinity says, my best friend once told me I'm the quietest crazy person. Okay, so we did need that foam behind there, and that's to keep it level, because otherwise this is not going to really stick the way I want it to. Ad quote, I try to be appropriate. Debbie J, I can imagine Ronan's response to that. I misbehave so Ronan doesn't have to. So Debbie doesn't have to. Did Ronan say that, or did you say that, Ruth? Hi, Ronan. Oh, Ronan said it. Okay. I misbehave so Deborah doesn't have to. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put our action wobble right on top of his little head there. Okay. Now I need to get the other part of the release paper off, and then we can add our head. We made a bobblehead. We made a bobblehead. Okay, I'm looking for one other thing because I have to. I can't help it. Is this the one?
Imagine what I could do with text to speak.
Oh my God, Ronan. Ronan, you could do a lot with text to speak, honey. I know I have another box around here somewhere, but I'm not going to look for it. Guys? Oh. Sharon says, oh my God, I want that card. Okay, we have googly eyes. I want little ones. I want just the little bitty ones. I love the little bitty ones. I think I've done that before. I've done the little bitty ones in his eyes before. So we're gonna put googly eyes in there. So when he does the bobblehead thing, when you flip it, when you do that, it's gonna make his little googly eyes move. But you could leave it like that. It doesn't have to have googly-eyed wobbly death. I know, right? Gonna see if I can get the adhesive off of here. I mean, the release paper off, and then I'm gonna glue them down because otherwise they come off, and I don't want them to come off. So I'm gonna put it right in the middle. I am so tempted to do something like cross-eyed or looking off, lazy-eyed or something. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. Look at that. Okay, as soon as I get done with this other eye, we will go ahead and do the stream showcase. I know I've got some sentiments and stuff, so I can find something. And if I don't find something I like, maybe Ronan will come up with something that I can make my Cricut Joy do, or I can print out and foil or something. So you guys need to think, what kind of sentiment do you like for this little guy? And then I will figure out something and add it to it after the fact, I think. Oh my God, isn't he adorable? Oh, come on. The eyeball came off and stayed on my finger. I don't want it to do that. I am so going to show this to, I'm going to show this to Amanda. I love showing Amanda all of the cards that I make that have anything to do with her products because, I mean, I get the biggest set. Was he a die set? Yes. The die set that we used is actually one from last year, which was, let's see, where did I put the thing? So we actually used a couple of things tonight. I will add those to the supply list. That is not actually up there yet. This is the Dancin' Grim from Spellbinders. So Dancin' Grim I've actually had this out on my desk since before the workshop because I was thinking of possibly using this during the workshop and then just didn't have the time to do all the things. But yeah, the eyeball came off and stayed on my finger. So let me do this real quick and then we will do the stream showcase and then we can do the giveaway and you guys will go be happy and come back and see me again tomorrow. And tomorrow I think we're going to actually be doing some Catherine Pooler stuff because her new release, you remember the bookmarks we made and the whole collection? Well, you know what? The release is tomorrow. So, yeah. Let me pull up Link Deli real quick because I didn't actually start one for this one. One more piece under, I know, but I don't know what it's for. So because I don't know what it's for, I'm not going to add it. It's like, it still looks good. Okay, so Spellbinders. And that one is S3491. And this die set is $16.99 at Spellbinders. I love my little Grimm though. It is the Dancing Grimm. There were some other Dancing ones that came out last year. Absolutely love all of the Dancing things, but this was one of the ones I had to get. There was also a Sugar Skull one and different things like that. So fun. So that has been added, and let me go ahead and grab the link for the embossing folder that gave the fun texture. And that was from Beautifully Imperfect that we played with earlier today. And it is called Crackle Paint. And that one is fun. Okay, so both of those have been added to the list. Now I need to grab the list link so that I can put it into the description for you guys, because y'all can't find the stuff if I don't put the thing there, right? I heard someone laughing. Did you hear someone laughing? It was a creepy laugh. Okay, the supply list has been added. You'll need to refresh your screen. Okay, guys. So we're going to go ahead and do Halloween Without You is really grim. Oh, now that's cool. I'll tell you what makes my what makes my blood boil. Crematoriums. So Ava wants to know, where did I get the googly eyes? I'm not 100% sure. Some of what I've gotten from Elizabeth Costa Rogers. I'm pretty sure you can find them on Amazon, and I think I got some from Michael's. I know I've got more than one container of things. I may have even gotten these at Dollar Tree. So what I'll do is I will look for a link for you guys and put that into the supply list too. But I think what we need to do first is I need to clean up. We need to do the thing. Therese added some. Those are so cute. We will definitely be looking at those, honey. I love that. And I love that you added flowers. That is too cool. Alrighty. Scroll back up to the start. And now hopefully the button for display is going to work. Hey Deadly, how you doing, honey? So first picture we have here is where Bethany popped in. She was here, and Ellie, her little girl, was all depressed last week. So she got super excited because she got to hang out with us some. So she was in a better mood. So this was proof that she got into a better mood by watching us. And then we have, and Ronan helped so much. Ronan helped that little munchkin feel better. She had a bad day at school and you made her very much happier. So next we have Miss Ruth Miser, who made these lovely cards with puppy and a kitty. This is all Christmassy. I love the puppy looking out the Christmas window. And this, I don't know, does this one move? It looks like it could, but she might not have done that. So this one, if it has a brad, you can have that as kind of a little flip thing, so it shows the little puppy underneath. That is super cute, though. I love that. So those are both from Miss Ruth. And then we have, it says, this is the end I had to put down. I do not understand, but that's okay. And here's where Chris is showing us a bunch of stickers that they made. So I love the stickers. Googly eyes, also good for crafting. What else did you say, Ronan? Okay. Infinity says the dog got real confused about the TV whispering. So apparently because I was whispering, it freaked the doggy out. Love this one though with the pumpkin. So cool. Okay, then we've got more stickers. Lots of Halloween-y stickers. And then we've got some more cards from Miss Ruth. Oh, wait. We have a visitor. We have a visitor. Meow. The Todd is in the house. Okay, so we've got this one that is lovely for Christmas, joy to the world. And Ronan says, the Todd! And then Mary says, meow the Todd. Uh-oh. And we've got Butterfingers. He keeps buying chocolate. We have the Todd foot alert. Okay, lovely card from Miss Ruth. This one has a little penguin. Got any penguins? We got a bird and then a little goat, because it's the goat. Mary likes Butterfingers. You better don't put a finger on my Butterfinger. Okay. Handmade with extra sparkle. And then we have Magical Christmas with a pony. Handmade just for you. This is also reminding me, you guys that have gotten cards from me, some of them have got the new stamp or sticker on the back and some do not. Because I hadn't actually prepared all of them before I got that. So I have been using the new stamp on the back of a bunch of them. Oh, look at the pretty little angel sending peace and love. She's so cute. And then a little bear. A bear doing snow angels. Isn't that just adorable? Winter wishes. And we have an angel. This is one that I think you could put a light, because lights. You could put a light up in that, Miss Ruth. Santa could have a light up here with the candle. You got to add a light to everything. And then you could always add lights to a wreath. And there are a couple of stars right here that would be perfect placement for a light. Pretty dove. And again, a candle. And then some more poinsettias. Those are also pretty. Love the paper. Okay, couple more. This one is Joseph, or one of the shepherds. And we've got, I think it's one of the shepherds. Anyway, and then we have a light that you could add a light to. Good old-fashioned Christmas. I know, right? Oh, and this one's an easel. With dimension. That is cool. That is a cool design, honey. Hey, Smalls. Welcome in, honey. Welcome, welcome. Then we've got another couple of stickers from Chris. Be kind and make art. And then, yeah, blood box with a little bat. All ready for Halloween. Yes, so cute. All right, then we have Linda Gorman with this easel card. That is really pretty. I'm going to have to I have to make a center easel like that. But it looks like, that's got to be a 5x7 card, right? Or 7x5, like 5 tall and 7 wide. Therese was saying, ooh, we can share anything we make, or are there rules? Pretty much anything you make. I would prefer that if you're going to do food, Ruth, put your food in the food channel. Not an easel. I think it's a bit front. This one's an easel. See, it's got the easel stopper there. Oh, you're talking about that one. It's a front stepper card. Oh, okay. I haven't made a front stepper. I think I probably did one once. I have not done. I need to do some of these other card designs. That's just the thing. It's one of the things I want to do. See, I have to make time to do all the things. Here's another one. Papers from Paper Rose. I do like Paper Rose, and I actually have some Paper Rose papers here. They started selling them with Spellbinders, and I met the folks at Paper Rose. They're an Australian company, if I remember right. But I met them at Creativation like 2 different years in a row. This is really pretty. Yeah, Paper Rose has got some pretty papers. Hey Kelly, started a food business. Okay. Hey, Kelly started the food business. I just continued it. Yeah, I know. Then we have a bunch of snowmen and Santa. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And some embellishments on there, some sparkly gems. Okay, and then this one, Danielle said, here's a Christmas card that I use the stamp and spin tool. So I've got the stencil and stamp platform, and then there is the stamp and spin that goes along with it. So I've done something similar to this, and I think you did wonderful. I think the one that I did was like a year ago, and I turned it into a light up card. So the center of it has got the lights behind it. Yeah, I'm talking lights a lot. I love the Pear Blossom pressed lights, and I love Amanda. Amanda is one of my favorite peoples in the world. So happy holidays. That is so cute. And it does make that stamp and spin does make it easier to make a wreath, because I am not good at making a wreath. I just have to figure out a good way to do that and do dies with it too. Okay, so then we have these from Miss Ilka, cards I made for a coloring challenge. So we have some I think these are cherry blossoms. And then we have hydrangeas. You have many bright ideas. Yes, I have many bright ideas. And they all light up. Yeah. I think part of it is Ronan was gone. Where did the Ronan go? This is so cute though. I do like that stamp thing. Another one, I think this is lilac maybe? I'm trying to identify the flowers and it's not working. This one though is a hydrangea. And that one I'm not sure. I think it might be lavender. So pretty though. Great job on the coloring, Ilka. Now we have some Halloween cards, and it's Linda Gorman and Card Chaos. And apparently I haven't done the Card Chaos thing yet, but I think that the prompt was probably stripes. So she used stripes on there. She's got a super fun little bat with a candle, and then she put a doily behind it. That is too cute. Love that. And here's a couple more with stripes. It's the same die cut for the boo. I recognize the kitty as I think that is one of the Spellbinders ones. So adorable. No tricks, all treats. Lovely. Then we have Tara. Oh, look at her ghosties. I do have that die. I'm pretty sure that this die is, I think I've got that die. It looks like a Spellbinders one, and I'm thinking it could be dancing, but then again, everybody's got a ghost die. And how many ways can you make a ghost? Unless I know the name of the flower, it's color flower, e.g. purple flower. And I love that you did the stamping on there, all of those sentiments. It's probably a big sentiment stamp, not sure. But then you did the embossing over that with dry emboss. That is so cool. Love, love, love. Great job, Tara. You call them craft supplies. I call them my emotional support tools. I like that. Okay, and this is what Ruth was working on. Lots of foam pads used. So this is like me cutting into my foam. Lots and lots and lots of foam, right?
You remember me, right? I'm not only there at night. Sing a little nervous in your head. It's like a creepy circus.
Okay, I'm not going to make y'all do that again. Not right now. But look at her fun little shaker. Great job, honey. And it looks like instead of using sequins or anything like that or beads, she has got little pieces of cardstock that she cut out. Yeah, you can use scraps of, you can use all those dies that cut out shapes and stuff. You can use those little bits to go in the inside of your shakers. Yeah, lots and lots of little foam pieces. I heard my voice on your short. It's like I'm talking in the background. Let's see if I can let you guys hear. You don't need to hear me talking. Anyway, so this one is Infinity showing. I haven't made cards, but I have been decorating. So doing lots of Halloween decorating. Computers. This looks like a computer screen, but it's probably a TV screen, or it's both. Because computer screens are now TV screens and vice versa. You made all the dolls in the last picture. I didn't see that was in the okay. Yeah. Oh, that is too cool. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I'm here. I did say it is with a side of Debbie in the background. Okay, so this one is a Halloween tree. We've got kitties over here. We've got, this is cool. I have no Halloween decorations up. I love Halloween, but I have not made the time to do it. I haven't made time to put up Halloween decorations in years. Cool. I finally recognized Coraline. Is that the name of the one with the sack over his head? Because I think that is. I recognize it, but I don't know the name. But we have Sally and Jack. Oh, these are cool. Count your blessings. This Skelly is rocking out, you know? Coraline is the first doll with button eyes. We will look at that again in just a second. Yep. Oh, the one with the blue hair. Okay. Okay, that one. I don't know what the name of this one is, but I don't know who Coraline is either. I know these guys. I know Bob. Yeah. We know Beetlejuice. We know Lydia. So these are all from Beetlejuice. That is too cool. Love this. That is so fun, honey. And then Therese, here's her first submission to our stream showcase. And she made 2 cards that are based on our cards. Okay, so she did a couple of swinger cards. I can tell that they are going to be dancing cards because the bodies are kind of to the side. And that's kind of what happens. The weight of the side sometimes pulls it down, so they wind up being a little bit skewed when they're not moving. So this is super cute. Emboss folder on this one, and then she's got flowers, and then she's got spiders and spider webs on both. Wonderful job, honey. I love this. Thank you so much for sharing. And then we've got another one from Miss Ruth. Another lovely Christmas scene. And then Adelaide says, these are holders for labellos or rolled money. They have holes down and up. So you can see the hole there. So yeah, you put money in there. That's kind of cool. How much money you want to send me one, and how much money you want to send me? Those are great gift ideas, though. That is cool. And then, oh, she did Simon's kitty. I love this cat. I love this cat. And I do love your backgrounds. You're doing a great job on the backgrounds. She either does ink blending or she does ink blending and dry embossing. Fabulous. Those are lovely cards. And that is our stream showcase. I'm going to see what the clip it is. Ruth! And this one is the one where my face got stuck. Frozen camera face. I'm back, boo. Oh, so that was where I was singing along with that song. I'm back, boo. Todd would laugh at that so bad. Oh my God. And then back into the welcome. She says, am I in the correct place? Yes. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, we're going to finish making this into a card. I just need to add it to a card base. I think I want to go with black. So let me grab out a piece of black heavyweight cardstock. You know, instead of money, I lied. Make it spooky and put test tubes or vials filled with potion. Or glitter. Yeah, you can put glitter in there. Okay, question is, does anyone want to win this card tonight? Because I kind of want to keep it. Danielle says yes. I don't know why I even ask, you know. When you make a sentiment, make it a blood dripping font. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. That would be easy to do too. I could print something out and then I could hot foil it. Yeah, I think I might do that. And then someone said, we all do. Absolutely. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Where's my thing? Bum, 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 bum. You look pretty scared. Yeah, that song kind of got stuck in my head too. Just saying. All right, I've reset the drawing. Let's go ahead and start the giveaway. Okay, if you want in on the giveaway, type into the chat, !join. And yes, it did reset itself back to where its normal place was because it's one of those things that slides in and out, and I didn't fix that part. But we've got 8 people in. We have 10 people in. How many people can we get in on this giveaway today? 14. Todd, do you want to, like, oh, he's not in here. I was going to see if he wanted to get in on the giveaway and see if he wins so I can keep it. And that does mean that you can enter on YouTube or on Twitch. And some people have cheated and done both. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty. Infinity says join. We got 16 people in. We have 17 people in. I'm actually going to pop this up on Foam also, I think. And Foam is live. Yes. Todd, you want to log into YouTube and get on my video and type in !join so that you can try to win my card so I don't have to give it away? Because look, he's a bauble. He's just giving me a look. He says, give it away, give it away, give it away now. This is a little harder to put the foam on because it's got that lump in the middle of it. Idolite is. Infinity's laughing her butt off. They want me to do a sentiment and have it in blood dripping font. $19 people in the giveaway. Todd sings a good tune. Okay, Teresa's already causing problems, guys. I think she's in the right place. What are the things that are called for the dancing cards? Okay, so we've got, you can either use Small's got in on this too, yeah. So you can use just regular foam circles and that works, but what I've got now are the Snap and Slide from Pear Blossom Press that are easier to use. And I changed my mind after pretty much putting it together, and I was able to put it back in the package, and it's still able to be used. So the way that these work, it's basically 2 pieces of a plastic snap. You snap it together, and whatever circular thing you put on the inside is going to swing back and forth. These things are fabulous, and it's a new product from from Pear Blossom Press. I am on her design team, and yeah, I love Amanda. Amanda is one of my favorites. For this one, we made it into a bobblehead instead because Sharon asked, "Are we making a bobblehead?" when she walked into the chat. So instead of using the Snap and Slide and having the body move, we have the head moving using a Pear Blossom Press mini action wobble. I think I could, but that would be almost too much movement. Okay, Ruth is saying, you know, you could do a circle foam to make it a dancing and then put the wobbler on top of the foam circle to make it dance and wobble, right? I could also have done the wobble part and glued the head onto the other end of my Snap and Slide and let the head spin. We could have had it with a spinning head. Oh my God, that's a bad idea. I think I'm gonna have to do it. I'm not doing it today. I need to do that though. I may have to do it before Halloween is over, where we have some character whose head spins. Just saying. Just saying. And I do have more dancing things. Could do the dragon and make his head spin. That could be Caddy. Caddy the dragon. Caddy the pixie dragon with a spinning head. Oh my goodness. That would be so funny, but I don't know if Caddy would be amused. Wow, a googly-eyed spinning head wobbly death. Sounds painful. Yeah, but it would be so fun. So fun. I've told you, I'm loving these Snap and Slides. I have used way too many of them already. They've only been out like, what, a month? Something like that. I'm going to have to tell Amanda, honey, I need more. I can't do more videos promoting them until I get more of them, you know? It's so easy to promote the things that you love, though, you know? Even though Mary says, darn you, Spellbinders, every time I do a Spellbinders video because she wants all the Spellbinders things. And I don't blame her because I love all the Spellbinders things. I'm going to actually try to eyeball this one. So we're going to see how I do. I think I'm doing okay. Okay, there we go. Look at, love it. I've also got on my channel somewhere how to make your own DIY action wobbles. Now, this is much easier to use than making yours out of a metal wire. And the spring kind of keeps its shape better, I think, being plastic than if it's a wire one. Okay, Therese says, hold your makes to random until they give you more slidey things. No, I can't do that. I do a lot of light up cards for her too. I did have a light up card video that went up on the 11th. So if you guys want to see that, that is on my channel and it's on the Pear Blossom Press YouTube channel. I'm on her design team, so I always have to do all the things all I can for her. And she is super sweet too. I'm hoping that the summit coming up, one of the summits coming up, she is actually one of the sponsors for the Scrapbooking Fun Summit that is coming up the beginning of November. So just a couple of weeks away, and we will start promoting that. I think they said on the 20th. In the meantime, I do have a couple of others, but she's one of the sponsors for that one, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I hope that it winds up being a great thing for her, because I kind of recommended her to contact Teresa. I mean, to Tracy. Yeah. I basically got them together, and I hope that it's great for both of them. So I need y'all to at least, at the minimum, do the free pass when it comes up, okay? Alrighty. 21 entries. Anybody else want to get in on the giveaway before we do the drawing? Seeing as we have 26 people watching, I think there's a few, well, I'm sorry, 26 people watching on YouTube. We have a dozen or so people watching over on Twitch, and I don't know how many of them are watching both, but we have at least, well, okay, at least four more people that have not yet gotten in on the giveaway to win this lovely guy here. I love them. Oh my goodness. I did plan on making this like a serious Halloween card with bats, but I guess I'm going to have to do the bats on this one. This does look cool too, though. Or I have to make I really like the purple and red. This looks like a blood moon. This really does look like a blood moon. This one could almost go Christmassy. I don't know. They both look awesome. They both look awesome. Love, love, love. Okay, so Sharon says, already signed up for all the summits and stuff. Well, there's more coming up. Right, this month I've got 3 this month and 3 next month, and then my next one after that isn't going to be until February, so I won't be hounding you guys about those. Ruth says, Smalls, do you think Caddy would be too dizzy spewing glitter to be amused or not? So if you haven't already gotten in on the, I'm giving y'all a little bit more time to sign up for the card, and then I'm gonna say we're done. This is actually a fast live stream. Me too, though still waiting for a link from Debbie didn't put up yet. Okay, that's because it hasn't happened yet. I'm still waiting. So here we go. Here are the upcoming events right now. We've got my next workshop is coming up second week of next month. I need to still create the product and all the things so that you guys can sign up for that, but it will be coming up shortly. Then we have Tamara's getting in. Then we have the stress-free card making summit that is starting in just a couple of days. Then we have another summit that is the Holiday Crafts Summit. Yes, Holiday Crafts Summit. That's also starting in a couple of days. One of them starts on the 15th, I think, and the other one starts on the 16th, or it's the 16th and 17th, but they're both coming right up. And then we have the Card Crafters Success Summit coming up in mid-November. So I will have links for that one as soon as they come available, but right now you can get in on the wait list. So all of those things are coming up soon. And there is a link to basically a Link Deli visual list down in the description. I'm going to try to keep that one up to date. So on any of the more recent videos and live streams, you can click on that link and it's going to show you the current things happening. There's also one that's going to have current sales. I'm really going to try to keep it current at least through Black Friday, because we're going to have a lot of stuff at Black Friday. We already know that, right? So I'm going to try to keep that all up to date so you guys have got that. And then there is another one that is, I forgot what that third one was. Oh, I've got a link to most of, possibly not all of, my affiliates. So I'm working on reorganizing all of my affiliate stuff so that I can more easily get you guys the information that you're asking for. So those are there. There's other links that are also in the description. I'm probably going to do away with most of those so it's not as cluttered, but the visual lists are going to be the main place that you'll be able to go to get links for any of the products that I promote or talk about or share with you guys, including all of my favorites. So anyhow, 23 people in the giveaway right now. Let me see what the sales are. I'm going to give y'all another chance. And then we're doing the giveaway. So I made a couple of buttons. So right now, this is the one having to do with sales. So Picket Fence Studios got a 40% off of Halloween stuff. So that is fun. Scrapbook.com has got an extra 10% off, having to do with their holiday gift guide that just went live on their thing. Spellbinders has got a couple of different ones. This one is the fresh clearance picks, and then there's today's deals, and I think there was a third one. But they always have multiple sales going on all the time. So this one is also another holiday gifts one. So I've got links to those specific sales pages on the website are all in my visual list for you guys in case you are interested in crafty shopping and saving some money. Alrighty. Hello, Miss Orma. Did you get in on the giveaway? Because we are going to be giving this guy away. I do still need to add a sentiment to it, and I'm probably going to either do a print and foil or a Cricut Joy writing it all out. I don't know what kind of sentiment I'm going to do on it yet, but there have been some ideas. I have to scroll back up and see what Ronan said. But yeah, I think he turned out super cute. Okay, Orma, type in !join, honey, so you can get in on the giveaway before I hit the button, because we're about to hit the button. Yeah, we're about to hit the button. We are about to hit the button. So yeah, this guy has got a wobble head and he's got googly eyes. And it's actually a die that was designed to be a dancing card. Small says, I need his wobble head. Terry Cooper, you just now got in on the giveaway? What? Okay, we're going to go ahead. I'm not giving anybody any more time because I've given y'all a couple of extra shots. Shay, did you get in on the giveaway? I don't know if you did or not. Okay, we're going to go ahead. 5, 4. Oh, there's my drum roll. 3, 2, 1. Who is going to win our bobblehead? Ellen! Congratulations, honey! I think is this your first time winning? I don't remember. But Ellen, there is a form that is popping up in the chat for you, so go ahead and fill out that form for me. Words. There is also a link to the form in the top of the description box as well on YouTube. So this is going to be going out to Miss Ellen. And this is her first time winning. So I do need to, one thing I will be adding, just so you know, I will be adding a white panel on the inside, although I know you could do it yourself. But anyway, I'm going to add a white panel on the inside so that you'll have a place to write your personal message if you choose to get this one away, which you may not. There we go. Your name is now inside it. Yay. So that one is done. I'm going to say that tonight's live, we had so much fun. Did you guys have fun? I hope y'all did. Debbie, not sure how long it takes, but to get my packages. I did not get anything from you yet. I know that there's a couple of things that are supposed to be coming in today that I did not go down to the mailbox yet, but they were from inside the United States. So no, I did not get anything from you yet, but that's okay. My birthday is still a couple of weeks away. So we are good. Kelly wants to know, did I go live early? No, I went live on time. I do have some other stuff I need to get finished up, and I want to try to get finished up today. So I did kind of compress it a little bit. So we've only been alive for 2 hours, which was the norm. I used to go live for just 2 hours. Lately, it's been 3. I think Elizabeth may be back with us next week, so we don't know how long that'll be, and probably I would not be surprised if we have a Ronan in the house next week, because yeah, why not, right? Okay, so there's that one. I'm gonna give you guys another quick look at what we did. Where did I put them? The ones from this morning, and yesterday, if in case you missed those live streams, you can. It's my birthday's not here yet. I've got another month. It's like my birthday's not until November. But thank you, Irma. So this one we made yesterday. So this was during the yesterday noon live stream. I have not posted a picture in the thumbnail yet. I will get that updated. But isn't it cute? It folds flat and it pops up. So it's kind of a window thingy. Like that one. And then the ones we made today. I made this one before the stream because I just kind of got... Well, yeah, I was playing. And then this one we did on the stream, and we did it with some foil. Some friendships never fade. That's the sentiment for all of these. And this one is from the Beautifully Imperfect or Imperfect. It's one of the new collections. Wishing me an early birthday. Kelly, I don't know why you didn't get notified. Are you on my... I always ask this when someone says they didn't get notified that I was going live. YouTube has their thing. I've been sending out morning emails to everyone on my email list to remind you, and has links there, of course, the times. But Kelly is also in the UK, so I know the time thing can be a thing. If you are on my newsletter, so you probably did get the email. Okay. So I wish there was something else I could do. I was sending out emails twice a day on Tuesdays, and I stopped doing that because I have been sending out a lot of emails, like because of the summits. So I stopped do that, and I don't really want to. I don't want to overwhelm people so much that they start saying, "Okay, I'm just going to unsubscribe." I mean, they can say I don't want to get things, but of course you're asking me what the butterfly is called, because of course I forgot the name of it. It's in the Beautifully Imperfect collection, and it is called Butterfly Splatter. So this one was done with foil. This one was done with the Better Press and with Simon Hurley ink that I had turned into a rainbow ink pad a while back when we got the DIY ink pads. I need to add that to the list too. And then this one is one that I started during the stream and stopped because I needed to go to a Zoom meeting, so I started it. But this one was one I finished while I was in the Zoom meeting. Yeah, I was crafting while I was listening. So anyway, those are the cards that we made today, and the one from yesterday. And tomorrow we're going to be playing again with some Catherine Pooler things, because that is the day that she is actually having the release. I believe she's going live sometime tomorrow morning too. So if you're catching mine and not hers, or vice versa, the replays for both of us will be up. But I will be pulling back out that fun collection that we made those bookmarks with. And let's try making a card this time. I did mail out one of those bookmarks, by the way, because someone won it. Alrighty, I've only made 2 cards since last Tuesday. Didn't post. Okay, you get to save them for next week. Absolutely. And thank you so much, Sharon. You guys rock. I love having you here every week, and you guys make it so much fun to hang out. And we will get together again tomorrow at noon Eastern. And Ellen, I'm glad that you won this one, and I'm sorry that I don't get to see you more often, but thank you for popping in. Also, all of the videos are available, all the live streams are available as replays, so you can always go back and watch them later, and I'd love for you guys to comment on those too. Oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you. Let's see if the roll credits, let's see if I was able to adjust them. I tried. I don't remember if I did the whole thing. I might have. We're going to see. It might be still slow. It is still slow. So thank you to all of my regular supporters. Thank you to all you guys that are members on my YouTube channel and or Twitch subscribers. Thank you so much for all that you do to help support me and keep me going and keep me coming. Yeah, you guys just want me to never leave, so I just keep on coming back. So thank you for that, by the way. And thank you to everybody that participated in the stream. You guys made it so much fun. I already said all this stuff, but you know what? I love y'all anyway. Thank you so much, though. And I can't wait to see you guys again tomorrow. We're going to do some more fun crafting. We've got me up there. We have Ronan was up there a couple of times. Yeah. Look at all the people. Reese, I think I said hello to you. So hello again, and hello, Deadly, if I missed y'all. Thank you guys so much. And we will be back. Like I said, we will be back again tomorrow. And yeah, we're going to be playing with Catherine Pooler, and it's going to be fun. And anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow at noon. Bye, guys.